Hi, thanks for stopping by. My name is Larry James. My company is speakwithlarry.com. And what I do is I teach people how to set up the foundation of their online business while assisting them with becoming more comfortable speaking about it. But for the next probably 90 days, I've been studying the stock market. And I told my viewing audience that what I would do is as I gain information about the stock market, I would share information with them in line with that stock market. Now, remember, I'm learning just like you would be learning. So the things that I'm sharing, do your research, but you can rest assured it's pretty accurate because I'm a pretty good student and I'm a pretty good note taker. So a lot of the information I'll be giving you will be basically from notes that I've taken. So don't take what I'm saying as you're gonna sue me because I said you should invest in this type of stock or you should invest in that type of stock, because it's not like that. Please know that the only reason I'm sharing this information is to edify you, to grow your knowledge. Always do your own research. But one of the things I'm going to talk about today is risk. When you invest in the stock market, you are probably aware that there is a certain degree of risk involved, right? Well, let me share something else with you. That risk is also similar to the risk that we take in our day-to-day lives. And we pretty much know what risks are involved in most situations. The larger the return, the greater the risk, right? We pretty much know that. Even though we're not talking about the stock market, we're talking about the day-to-day life. If you want to sell drugs, for instance, the chances are you can make a lot of money really quickly. But the consequences or the risk is so high that that's actually a deterrent for most people, right? So just from the day-to-day or the human part of investing is a lot like the way we live our lives from day to day. So think of investing in terms like that. And one of the things that I've learned that I'm really going to be serious about pushing to you guys is that you should invest in things that you enjoy or things that you use. For instance, I use camera equipment and I use video lights. So some of the stock that I may want to invest in may be in line with that type of thing, right? Because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be following the stock, and I'm not going to be following it for a week or a month or a year. No. I'm going to be investing for the long haul, which means you should invest for at least 10 years with each stock that you make a decision to buy. Warren Buffett says you shouldn't buy any stock unless you plan on keeping it for at least 10 years. So Warren Buffett's wealth is 300 or 400 billion with a B. So he may be someone who knows what he's talking about. But let me get right into this right quick. We all know, as I said, that there's a universal trade between risk and reward. And that risk is based on a lot of things. Information is one of those things. And the more information you have about a stock or an asset that you're interested in purchasing, the better you can make a decision as to whether or not that's something that you want to invest in. So always do the research on how to buy stocks when you prepare to, or when you're considering about which stocks to buy. A lot of people say, well, which stocks do you recommend? See, that's not a good question to ask because, as I just said, the stocks should be in line with things that you enjoy or things that you purchase or things that you like, because you're going to follow those stocks. And if you're going to be able to say, well, if you invest in, let's say, automobiles or the tech industry, then that's going to be something that you're going to have a tendency to follow. So you're going to keep reinvesting, from time to time as stocks become available, and you want to buy more shares in that particular area, right? That's pretty much how we do it. Because we want to build our portfolio, because the larger or what they call diversified our portfolios, the less risky it is. And I'll talk a little bit more about that on the next video, but I just want to give you a little taste of some of the things that I've been learning so far, and it's really been an eye-opener for me because I really recommend it to a lot of people, and I'm going to give you a link at the bottom of this video that you may consider taking some courses with Dr. Watkins as well. Listen, I appreciate you watching these videos. I'm not going to keep this one long because I plan to make 2 or 3 more today. I'm trying to get everything organized because also have a system today where I'm going to be creating a new podcast show. A friend of mine and I decided to collaborate for 90 days or 12 weeks, and we're going to create some podcast episodes in line with what we call the Black Perspective. So make sure you get a chance to listen to that at speakwithlarry.com podcast as well. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next video.